Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, good morning. Okay, my name is Nurhidayat. Well, in this moment, I would like to review about the second material of qualitative research. Okay, in the second meeting, we learn about paradigm, philosophy, and the characteristic of the research. And then the first one is about paradigm. What is the paradigm? Paradigm is like a framework that show or a view about how researcher reach or approach their study and how researcher interpret their study and so on. And then so there are 3 points about research or about the paradigm. Number 1 is about ontology. It is relating about assumption about nature of reality. And then the second one is about epistemology. This concerned about the belief that how it can be acquired. And the last one is about methodology. It's a systematic approach to investigate the reality. And in the conclusion, philosophy is relating to qualitative research because its purpose to give understanding about the context, meaning in the study. So it is similar, it's related to each other. And then the second one is about philosophy. Why philosophy is important? Because there are 3 points, there are 3 reasons that is showing it's really important in the qualitative research. Number 1 is research purpose, because the purpose is to give understanding about the context, about the meaning. And then the second is about ethical framework. So in the philosophy, the researcher have to respect the participants' perspective, opinion, and the culture drivers. And then the last one is about method choices. So in the philosophy, method choice will influence the study about the method, about the technique, and then about how interpret the study. Next, about characteristic of the qualitative research. The first characteristic is relating about exploring research. So in the qualitative research, the researcher try to explore the study, and they will always answer the question why and how it happened. So it will give understanding of the study. And then the second one is about inductive approach. In the quantitative research, the researcher tried to compose or make a new theory by the observation data they got, or from the specific to general. And then the third one is about realistic. So in the qualitative research, the researcher always use in the real activity, in the real application, in the real environment. And then the fourth one is about amic approach or amic. So in the study, in the qualitative research, the researcher try to prioritize the insider's perspective. They always prioritize their own bias, and then influence and the participants' opinion and or perspective. And then the fourth one is about data collection. In the qualitative research, always use collection methods like deep interview, observation, and then ethnography, and so on. And then about data characteristic is like picture or weight or explanation and so on. And about the additional information about collection method, always use the researcher can always use document analysis. From the explanation that I explained just now, that there are limitation and strength about the qualitative research. Okay, about the strength, is relating about deep understanding, because the aim about the qualitative research is to give understanding. So the strength is deep understanding, whether about the reader or the researcher will understanding a lot about this study. And then the otherwise about limitation. The limitation of the research, the qualitative research, is time consuming, because the researcher all try to use deep understanding, so it does need a lot of time consuming. That's about the limitation. So in the conclusion, qualitative research is the one of the unique approach, because in the research always try to make a meaningful approach, meaningful research that center on meaning and understanding of the study. Okay, I think that's all about the review material of the second material. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.